Well, folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday, happy weekend. I want to show you the temperature. All right, so it's currently, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. My phone's all worn out. It's currently 106. Y'all see that? 106 is what it says. So, it was 108 a few minutes ago, so it's already dropped a couple degrees. And of course, it all depends on which thermometer you're looking at. And you go by the actual temperature, it's 106. You go by your car, it's 115. You go by the bank, and the bank just says we're all gonna melt here in about 20 or 30 minutes. So, the challenge, I basically kind of wanted to challenge myself today. My wife said, "You're crazy for getting out there," and I probably am. But I wanted to catch me a 106 to 120 degree, depending on which thermometer you're looking at, bass or crappie. And all it takes, even in weather this hot, is just a hair jig. Yeah, that's all it takes, is a little bit of hair and a little bit of luck. There is definitely a change in pattern now. Technically, by the calendar, we're not into summer yet. But meteorologically, and certainly weather-wise, when it's 106, we're into summer. And so the patterns are going to differ dramatically than what they did in from what they did in the spawn. I'm going to tip that with crappie nibble. Shade is paramount right now. Just is. You got to have shade. These fish, anytime really, shade is to your advantage, because the fish don't have eyelids, and so they'll usually ambush from a point of shade anyway. But certainly when it gets this hot, you got to have some shade. So let's see if we can catch that 106 degree fish. The odds are not in our favor at all. There's a bite. There's our crappie. There's our 106 degree fish right there. 108 to 106. There he is. We got him. We got him. Good hard. It wasn't a hard takedown. Man, he got that hook just right, didn't he? Look at that. Right there, that hard part of that mouth too. All right. Got leeches in his mouth. I don't know if you guys can see that. 2 of them. All right. We'll call him 106. How about that? 106 to 108. 108 would have been cooler. Wow, halfway decent crappie. He's probably gonna flop off. Man, am I ever incorrect here about not catching them on the sunny side. That's awesome. Guess they're in a mood to bite today. Not a lot of, he may be a little bit bigger than the other one, I don't know. Looks like about, there you go, folks. Proof positive. Even though it's hot, we can do it. All right. On the sunny side, that's crazy. I hate allergies. There's one. Pretty, about the same size. They're consistently the same size. Man, there's just, I mean, they're barely moving. I didn't know he was on there either, so. It's just real light bite. Not terrible, especially not considering the weather conditions that we're under. Well, I don't know. It's kind of borderline, like maybe that's enough to stay. It's a little dude though still. No denying the bites are slowing down though, nonetheless. I mean, it's just not a real robust bite like it was there for a little while. So, what's gonna happen or when, but inevitably something's probably gonna happen. See what I mean? That's a bass. Make sure we get him netted. Even though he's small, rather not take any chances. Oh, can't put him down on the ground. I nearly did, then I thought about it. Nearly did, then I thought about it. That's not a terrible bass. Relative to the size of lure I'm using, it's not a terrible bass at all. Make sure we keep his tail up. Man, he's gonna try his best to give me a hard time, and I don't blame him. There we go. Just a little old bass. Yeah, buddy. Really successful fishing day. Away he goes.